Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the channel. Happy Thursday. Okay, let's get to it. And I may make weird noises and my eyes are still not quite right because I feel like this is allergies and maybe a little bit of a very mild sinus infection too. So if I sound kind of garbled or weird, yeah, but I think I'm getting through the biggest part of it. All right, so let's get to it. All right, let's see what messages we have from the collective, for the collective from Spirit today. I call to the all that is, the creator of all things. Come into this space, come into this reading. I call to the archangels, ascended masters, archangels, all the same. Well, they're not all the same, but you know, focus. Yeah, still not quite focused. There is a message and it feels like there's the need to here's the dominant vibe in the energy, because most all of you know by now if you've watched. I like to start with the energy of the day, the vibe and the energy. I am an energy reader first and foremost, and so I feel kind of agitated, ramped up. It feels like there is an urgency to something, but I don't know what it is. I feel like there is an urgency to hurry up, but yet it feels like hurry up and get nowhere. So it's, I feel like what that could be, you know, I'm not going to worry about what I think it could be. I'm just going to ask Spirit directly. Spirit, help me out. Give me the words. All I keep hearing is, be patient, little one, be patient. You do not have to approach this with trepidation. They're not telling me what this is, but whatever it is, I do feel like there are changes coming up. And whether you perceive them as good or bad, they are only changes that will lead you to another way of doing things or seeing things. The message is to treat your life as an adventure. Expecting the unexpected is a gift. If you dread the unexpected, then it becomes a burden. They want each and every one of you to know that you are not alone, that you have a spirit team with you all the time. All you have to do is tap into that and reach out to it. If you are uncertain what decisions to make, ask for guidance, ask for help. Ask for your spirit team and your spirit guides, guardians to walk with you, but in front of you to clear the path. And ask your protection team to stand with you and behind you to guard your energy. And you will be completely surrounded and protected at all times. Well, no wonder I picked this mug this morning. Dream big. And dreaming big could simply be, it could be as small as you need it to be or as big as you need it to be. For some of you, you are very content and happy with where your life is, so it could just be being experimental with food and trying a new recipe. For some of you, it could be picking up and hauling yourself and the fam all the way across wherever to a new place to live. But all I keep hearing is embrace the adventure. So I feel like, along with dream big for yourself, that's the vibe. And it's going to go through this weekend. Embrace the adventure. Okay. And it's at 4:44 on my little clock for how long this took. Huh. All right. We are not alone. Embrace the adventure. Okay. I am going to use let's see what other messages we can get into. I'm going to use the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, and let's find out what's going on for the latter part of this week. Thursday, I feel like this is going to go into Friday and Saturday. I feel like Sunday may be a totally different vibe. We'll get that when we get closer to it. I feel like the Saturday reading will be Saturday and Sunday energy, possibly bleeding over into Monday. So this is, yeah, definitely, even though it's Thursday, you know, for this particular reading, it will affect things on Friday as well, and a little bit on Saturday. I feel like Saturday morning. That's a pretty specific time frame. All right, help us to understand what is going on for the collective. This is a general reading. Please understand this is only a general reading. It cannot apply to everyone, and you may find that pieces of it resonate with you instead of all of it. And you may find also, take the one that started flip on top there, thank you, and that one, there's three. This, no? What am I supposed to take, Spirit? They keep, yeah, okay, thank you. All right, always listen to Spirit. Always listen to the nudge that you get. Yeah, oh, all right, well, hello. Okay. You may hear one thing that it's like, whoa, and you hear a bell go off in your head, like, I need to pay attention to that. That one sentence, that one line was just for me. I get it. But maybe the rest of it doesn't. All right, this one flipped out, did a somersault, and landed on the floor. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We have, ooh, the sun. How about this? This is interesting. Okay, the sun, and then right next to it, the moon. And then the Fool. And then the one that landed on the floor after somersaulting was the Page of Wheels with very... 70s poofy hair. Kind of like my poofy hair right now. This is poofy for me, you all. This is big hair for me. All right, I have straight on straight hair. The only twitch I get is a little cowlick in the front and on the crown every now and then. All right, so let me show you what these look like. Oh, hello there, Glare. The sun. Isn't that a beautiful sun card? With the white stallion. And then the wolf with the moon. Very curious. The Fool. I know, I'm extra shaky this morning, and I even had breakfast, so maybe that's indicative of some of the energy as well. Page of Wheels. I'm picking up on someone's anxiety. Yeah, so I think this has to do with nervousness or uncertainty. Okay. Pace yourself. Take a deep breath. And I'm just hearing, you've got this. You can do it. All right. Page of Wheels. That's the poofy hair 70s guy. All right. That's what I'm calling him. The wheels in this case have sun faces in them. I don't know if you can see that, if there's too much glare. It's actually a really pretty deck. They're very long cards, but they're narrow, so that helps make them a little easier to manage. All right, Spirit, step in, because this is very curious. The sun, the moon, the Fool, and then the Page of Coins just flipped right out on the side. So there's something different going on with this. The sun and the moon, these two cards. The yin and the yang, the masculine, the feminine. Secret knowledge coming to light. Secret knowledge coming to light. That's what I'm getting. And my ears going, whoa. So that lets me know I'm on track there. There's secret knowledge coming to light. Now, secret knowledge could be a declaration of emotion that is wonderful and welcome news, or it could be someone's been keeping something back from you and they're nervous about you finding out about it. So we've got a couple of different, there are two different scenarios going on there. One is someone is about to open up and tell you how they really feel about you, or what they really or what their greatest fear is, and they're worried about how you're going to handle that or how you're going to look at it. I don't feel like that's the majority of you. I feel like the majority of this reading is about, and usually the Sun is the best card in the deck. But with the Moon, in this instance, under the cover of night, fearing what will be shown in the light of day. That's what I heard. Someone is keeping a secret and they're not sure how it will be received because they know it's coming out. They know it's coming to light and they know they can't hide it much longer. As a result of this information, there is going to be a new beginning. This is the embrace the adventure, that first message that we got, from Spirit. And it's going to be the beginning stages of a whole new way of life. In this instance, this isn't the Page of Cups. This isn't the Page of Wands or Swords. This is the Page of Wheels, of Pentacles, of Coins. This is the beginning. This isn't a person. This doesn't feel like a person in this instance. This feels like a situation, and a situation that is at its earnest, truest beginning of setting. Oh, again, I'm seeing the image because I got the image in the, I don't know, day before the other day, whenever this week, foundation being dug and poured. That's what I'm seeing again. So this is going to be the beginning of a new foundation being poured, whether it's you embracing your own adventure or embracing an adventure with others. I think it could be both depending on the scenario. It could be someone starting their own business. So I feel like embracing the adventure and pouring a foundation from the ground up, starting something from the ground up. So going in at an entry-level position, but moving up quickly through the ranks. It's that. It could also be starting your new adventure and creating your own business, building your own business. And I also feel like someone is thinking about or considering, not as a main income job, but something that would earn extra income, setting up like I think you have to get your product approved from the health department or whatever, but someone's setting up at, especially during the fall in this area of the world, festivals and fairs where you sell bread and jams and jellies and all those delectable, yummy treats. Scones. I see those little cellophane bags with the tied off top with like bread, not so much pastry, but maybe some breads with fruit in them, like dried fruits or I don't know. And then the jams and the butters, like apple butter and peach butter and all that stuff to go along with it. Your products would be well received. Just make sure you go through all the channels and make sure that you get everything approved and all the licenses you need. Don't let that stop you. It's going to be easier and faster than you think. And your packaging, they're saying be mindful of the packaging because that's going to draw more people to it. Okay, that was a little aside. But for the bulk of you, these two, the Sun and the Moon, there's getting ready to be, and this feels like two separate instances. So I don't feel like it's going to be anything that's going to be a huge surprise to you, but I do feel like we've got two different versions of this information coming to light. One is going to be grounding and solidifying. And I keep hearing a union. However, for some of you, it's going to be, knew all along something wasn't right. Truth is going to be shown. And then at that point, you decide, what you need to do to make your life yours and to live your adventure. Yeah, there are two distinctly different groups in the collective that this will apply to. All right, I'm going to leave these out because we need some clarification on this. I want clarification predominantly on this sun and moon. Let's do... Elbow's better, still not quite right. All right, so unfolding path. We're going to look at the unfolding path, and I want clarification on the sun and the moon and what that means for the collective. All right, so, and this just happened, so I guess we're going to take that. Let's take a look at this. And we have 3 cards. We have the 5 of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the 2 of Swords with the big crescent moon behind her. Regardless of what the information is, you are protected. Regardless of what information comes in. This card is interesting. That is actually a symbol that it's been misused a lot, but I believe that is truly a sign of a symbol of protection. And I know the 5 of Wands can often mean aggression and fighting. Not in this instance. It means regardless of what happens, you are protected. This Page of Cups is an older man, but he just looks sweet and kind and willing to embrace the new. The newness of his, and it could be his or her, it doesn't matter, own emotions. Someone is offering a cup filled with genuine truth. So you are protected and you are able to receive this information in the reality of the spirit it's offered, because you know you can handle whatever comes along. The 2 of Swords in this instance is not someone at a crossroads. This is someone who can fight blindfolded. They're like, okay, whatever comes along, I can handle it. They are not crossed in front of her as they are in most situations. And that blindfold doesn't make any difference whatsoever. She can hear clearly. She hears clearly. And those swords are end to end, almost like a staff. She has priestess energy about her. So male, female. This is a challenge to be honest and truthful. I don't know what's going on over the next couple days, but man, it should be interesting. All right, let's see what else we've got. I want to use the old style Lenormand. Let's get some clarification on the sun and moon. All right, I got some cards upside down there already. I forgot to turn those over. Clarification, please, for the sun and the moon. All I keep hearing is live the adventure, take the risk, take the chance. Now, you know me. I'm not going to tell you to run off and join the circus or anything, because you don't want to like do something you would regret later, but at the same time, there is a way to do things while taking care of yourself and protecting yourself. Okay? More clarification, please. More clarification, please. One more, please. Okay, they want me to just go over this first. The coffin came up. Now, that means an ending. Clear cut. An ending is happening. In relation to the sun and the moon, because information is coming to light, the ending Doesn't have to be whatever that situation is. It could be. It could also be an ending to the lies, an ending to the secrecy, an end to the secrets and the lies, and then real, genuine, whatever it is going to be brought to light. Now, could I get a clarification now on that card, please? I sure enough did. Okay. Landed right in my lap. Okay. So then we have clouds. Clouds are a brewing. There's going to have to be some evaluation and thought about this. But there is a gift being offered, a bouquet, and a ship, which means movement. So, as a result of secrets coming to light, as a result of things that were being held back coming into the light of day, there will be an end to any further secrets. There will be an end to any, just secrets, the unknown. Everything will be laid bare. Everything will be laid out in the open. It could cause some controversy either among you or around you. It could cause some concern or fear or what ifs. It could make you question, well, what else do I not know? But you're going to see the gift in the situation. You're going to see the gift of the knowledge and the truth. Boy, this is a good one. The truth will set you free. Truth is a gift. It gives you the information you really need to move forward in a meaningful way. That can't happen until all secrets are squashed. I feel like I'm hearing speak freely, speak clearly, because like that one woman with the swords, you hear clearly, okay? Now the ship is interesting. The ship could be someone moving on and saying, okay, it's more than I can take on. And so they move on, or it could be it's moving into the adventure fully. Full sails full up, moving into the adventure with full awareness and a really good sky and smooth waters. So, wow, we've got two different versions here, but I feel like the dominant one is that once all the secrets are revealed, or once there is this sense of not holding back, there's going to be, I hear a clicking, like when things click into place, like the cogs of a wheel, when they click into place and then it rolls. Otherwise, it just gets stuck and jammed. Okay, so that will be the gift of truth. When all is revealed, then you know what you're dealing with, and then you can choose to move forward in whatever fashion you see fit. Well, my, should be an interesting day. Okay, and that's going to move from Thursday into Friday. I feel like Saturday feels like, and that's going to be the 7th. And I did say in an earlier reading, was it last weekend or the first of this? I don't even remember. Something about 5, 6, 7, and 8 would be important days and decisions made or something's changing. So that falls in line with this reading. And remember, it is a general reading. Okay. All right. Well, I am sending the best of luck to all of you. Oh, one more. Okay. I just saw this deck and I was like, oh. So let's get from the Quantum Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. Let's get one card because I feel like this is unfinished. This feels unfinished to me, like an unfinished reading. So let's let's ask Spirit to give us one card to help us to understand this one right off the top. To help us understand fragmented energy. Yeah. All right. There is fragmented energy right now. So what will happen when the truths all come to light is that fragmented energy will then flow. And as I was saying, that all the cogs and the wheels will click into place. And the one that came flying out, card 7, very spiritual number, Ascended Masters. Call on divinity. Okay, so they're asking to help you make the transition that is coming up. Call on your higher power. Call on, by whatever name you choose to call the creator of all things and the ambassadors or emissaries of that being, all that is. Ask for help and guidance. Oh, and to know with clarity what information you are receiving, because I feel like you're on the receiving end of this. And to help you to understand with clarity so that you don't misinterpret or misunderstand what's happening, and to provide you with rational clarity to know how to respond. Okay. So there should be some information coming in that you may not know what to do with it first, because I feel like it's going to be a truth told. But if you can get through that, and it's not like an infidelity, it's not like anything like that. It's not really, I don't know what it is. It feels, it's going to shake it up enough that you're going to want to know more. So ask Spirit to help you to form the questions to ask. Okay. All right, everyone. I'm wishing you well. Have a great day. And I'm going to hopefully, I got my workout clothes on, so hopefully I'm going to sweat and sweat out any of these last bits of whatever going on. Okay. Anyway, I just know I feel better if I have a good sweat. So be well, take care, and we will talk very soon. Get your guides and get your guardians around you. Ask for clarity. All right. And dream big.